Hello, everyone. Everything should be muted. We are going to be doing some exploration of Housing's Finest Builders entries to contests. Their monthly contest was doing... Gosh, my words are gone already. Solstice. That was what they were doing, is solstice. And we're going to look at those two entries because they didn't have a ton of entries, but that's not their fault. It was a crazy holiday time, and I think that's really hard for people to join at that point into contests, especially with all the Christmas contests going on. So for ESO Housing Network, I was just wanting to add, I was talking about them yesterday. This is the cross-platform Discord server for the ESO community, and I honestly do recommend it. I think that they're a lot of fun, and I was sitting in their channel and having conversations with people. Their channels, they have multiple channels, and I actually think it's really helpful. Hey, Dubes, like, people are chatty and kind, and I just thought that it's a good resource should you be interested in doing it. Okay, let me check something. Ah, look, good news. Good news, everyone. But I will finish what I'm saying here and then go back to Housing Finance real quick. ETU just announced that they will use EHT is permitted in their contest, and that they will have it turned on so they will actually see what you're offering them. So that's good. So that's awesome. Now, here's the link to Housing's Finest. Geez, there's too many. There's too many. ESO Housing Network's link. Not for their Discord. This is just for the contest that they're doing right now. Their Discord is actually right below. Here, I'll link it again because it's easier that way. There you go. The contest that they were talking about is a 30-slot limited challenge, and it requires a couple of different things, including one shrub that you can buy for 250 gold, 2 blue crystal furnishings, either a pet, a mount, or an assistant, and the trophy ice heart, which is all due on the midnight of January 14th. I'm trying to debate whether or not I'm going to get myself dragged to get that trophy. We will see. I'm not 100% sure about that. But it's good to know ETU's winter contest, for anybody who's in it, is going to allow EHT, and they will even have it turned on. So that makes my life a lot easier. Okay. So we had 2 entries into Housing's Finest Builders, which is a great guild, as well as the other housing guild is DDA, is the Divine Design Alliance. Housings is run by Viewdang, and Divine Design is run by Woobin. And either one is a good place to join, whatever. So here we go. Both of these, I am super glad to see that Keelio really is making houses again. I haven't seen her in forever, and I considered her a friend, and she, like, vanished for the longest time, and that made me sad. So, hey, Delisha. So we're going to go see solstice houses. So, let's start with this one. Oh, I'm so stuffy. So much going on in my life. So much changing. So much happening. We will talk about all of it. In addition, J Hart announced his contests, which you do not need to be a part of Spicy to do, but there you go. They include, and we were talking about these yesterday, we will continue to talk about them if I can think of places to take us. A potato contest, a parkour jumping contest, and a goals broken resolution contest. So any of those are available. This is $5.99 out of 600 items and no effects. And this is a solstice house, which frankly you can interpret broadly, so it doesn't even have to have anything solstice like directly like sun related or light related, but you know, the solstice happens at the darkest time of year around Christmas time, so I think this works. So Keely is has a cute little griffin behind bars where they belong. Yeah, I got your mail, Griff. Thanks. My old professor sent me a mail, and it. Oh, look at this. What is this? Are they just throwing stones at each other? Or is this magic? Huh. Am I stupid? I should know what this is. I'm ashamed. Does anyone know what this is? Aside from looking beautiful? Let me see. Let me see if there is an explanation that I am omitting and someone is going to be mad at me about it. I don't want anyone mad at me. I don't see a background on it. I think they're just throwing rocks at each other, and it's really cute. So lots of contests going on. I heard back from Pat. Yes. Oh, potatoes! Oh my goodness, nice catch. How did I not recognize potatoes? I thought they were those little pieces of bread. I had no idea. I'm a dumb butt. What is this one? Oh, Undaunted, Undaunted, Undaunted. In 2 more days. Yes, but it's going to be awesome. It fits time. The timing is just perfect, isn't it? Yeah, no, you're right. These are potatoes, and they're awesome. And I love this. And I hope she enters this as the potato challenge, because that's really cute. And then they can come over here and they can cook them. Nice combination of. Actually, I really like this house. It's very. There's a lot going on. Thank you, Delisha. That's good to know. Too long, didn't read for the Undaunted. Do dungeon a day, get a fancy box, 3 ticks. That's it. I hate doing dungeons. Did they fix the bug where you can always do fungal cheese runs? Because if they didn't, I'll probably end up doing that. So the snowmen are doing things. They're just looking out over the water. Is this one going to push this one? I'm kind of wondering if there's some mayhem going on. And there's another one down there swimming. Look at. Aww. No new berries. I wonder why. Everybody's swimming. Okay, she must have gotten multiple sets of this because there's a second mud crab. She had 2 mud crabs in there. I'm doing a lot better. I heard back from Pat Rothfuss, who said in regards to, I was trying to set up, there's so much going on. I was trying to set up something. Ixie! Is that what they're doing? This is the jump off thing. You're right! And then they're going to get up and stand by the fire. But what's this one doing then? Is this the mud ball challenge? Oh, Ixie, if you hadn't been here to say this, I would have just, I never would have put 2 and 2 together, and that's so funny. They are. They're doing the challenges. That's so funny. Thank you, Ixie. Too cool. I wonder if there's one doing fishing. I like totally want to see if there's any more. So Pat said that he was too busy this year to get to anything. He's super, super busy. And he was very apologetic that he wasn't able to set anything up before the end of the year, but that he hopes in the new year that they'll have some of their Twitch stuff worked out at World Builders and I can start promoting their whatchamacallit, like their charity work, their contests and whatever. So that way you guys find out about contests and, you know, things you can enter for signed artwork, signed sci-fi / fantasy stuff, whatever you're into. And you're right, Dubes, they could have bought them separately, but it just seems like there's an awful lot of each to have bought them separately, but I could be wrong. I am in love with these vehicles when you flip the veteran bed upside down and make it into a kind of... So what's this one doing, if that's the case? He's just tending to a griffin. I don't know what event that would be. Maybe it's not an event. That one's just tending to a griffin. So let's see what's in... Look at that wreath. That's a great wreath. Let's see what's inside. Keely did a really good job on this. This is really a lot of fun. Oh, I left my sound on. Sorry. I should be punished for that. Okay. He might be, Dubes. He might be, and that would be gross. I want to say this guy's dancing, but, you know, how would I know? Oh, no! That's funny. She got too close to the fire. That's hilarious. Where's the smuggler? Where's the smuggler? Okay. Take a bath? Did I miss the smuggler? Where is she? In the main room. I'm trying to be careful and not miss anything, but I didn't go up yet. So where is she? Oh, dirt! She blended in with the chair. She's having a little bit too much to drink. And she's going to start a fire over here. I'm going to try to be extra, extra careful because I'm just having trouble spotting everything. A little bit of a cobble, I think. Nope. It just looks like a cobble because it was pushed up into the ceiling. All right. We've got just a bedroom in here. Okay. Like, just a bedroom. Here's a pretty bedroom because everything she's done so far is so cute. There's a lot to see in this. These are imperial banners that you have to actually buy from the Crown Store. Somebody invested in this one. That's pretty. I like the Breton lights across. The cheese. And then this is a smoking roast made by using an upside down, what are those things called? The Bosmer bladders. That's a bladder. Flipped upside down to look like a roast and a smoke coming up, the incense coming out from the side, and then like little poultry legs on either side. So there you go. A fruit dish, and somebody's drinking. Okay. Don't want to miss anything because I've been really bad about that recently. Said some complaints. All right, so this is a lovely custom kitchen with a backsplash. Very nice. Cooking some meat. Making some carrot soup. And chopping some carrots. Everybody's having carrot soup. So basically they're having a nose soup. They're having nose soup. Because what happened to his nose? I'm a horrible person. Oh, dragon's gonna eat me. Baby dragons. Alright, anything down there that I should see? No. Nose soup cannibals. It really is. You guys are so much fun. All right, so let's hit the second one up. I have a feeling this is going to be a toughie. Even though it's just 2, I think it's going to be tough. Ugh, my nozzle. So stuffed. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you hadn't, there's a clip where Cardi made me cry in a good way, but it's on the forums. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it, and I'll link it, because it's just yet another reason why Cardi is one of the best people I've ever met. He's a good guy. All right. So Delicia, if we're on early, perhaps you could drag my ass. Oops, I went the wrong way. You could drag my ass through a dungeon or 2 for Undaunted. Undaunted. We are Undaunted. Because I suck. I suck. Because I suck. That's going to be mine. Instead of saying Undaunted, I'm going to say because I suck. Because I suck. All right. Nosferatu's Moonsugar Meadow. Okay. This is the other solstice entry. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. I was going to enter, but I just couldn't find the inspiration on this one. But I promise that I will in time. I will try to enter the next one. Okay. I can't breathe. You know, that contest didn't answer whether or not EHT is okay. I should ask them. I will ask HFB. No, wrong guild, Karen. Wrong guild. Nobody should trust me. I can't get my brain straight. Did anyone ask if EHT is allowed? They're not allowing EHT for this contest since it's cross-platform and not everybody has the access to it. That makes sense. It's because they're using, you know, Xbox and whatnot too. So that's okay. That makes a lot of sense. So Moonsugar Meadow. Fairness makes sense. And we've got Stonehenge here. Potato henge, if it were me. Hey, January. But Stonehenge is broken, so this is a better henge. Oh, God. Have you guys ever seen that song? That henge song? Jeez. If not, you should watch it at some point. By the guys who did What Do the Ylvis. What does the fox say? I'm going to link it to you. It's so good. Oh my God. And to be honest, these guys are really talented anyway, but I won't be offended if you watch it in the background. You should watch it though. And it's going to get stuck in my head. All right, so we've got a beautiful Stonehenge. I wonder if these other constructions are related to solstice as well, or if it's just the Stonehenge. Okay. I don't watch a lot of Doctor Who. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, honestly. When they had the guy with the long scarf was the doctor. I haven't watched anything since then. I'm a really bad person. I think I've seen the rest of... Oh, there's a construction over there. Let's go over there. I see something big. All right. This is something tall and looks like fun. I think we're going to be jumping off of things, which pleases me greatly. do I get up there? Where's the entry? Is it right here? Do I go? Oh, you can go up that. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, I didn't leave that thing open. I was concerned I left that because YouTube starts talking on its own when it wants to. So you have a nice little luncheonette area. And then you are a bad pirate and you walk the plank. Whee! I get way too much fun out of that. And then I saved myself, Cardi, because I had magic carpet on. So I didn't hit the water. Sadness. Magic carpet protected my butt. I had so much fun with that slide the other day. It was great. That's really pretty. Is that Dark Mother? Is this supposed to be Dark Mother? I can't remember. I think this is Dark Mother. Yeah. Dark Mother, Dark Mother. Okay. You know, not that the Assassin's Quest line was a bad one in this game, but you have to, comparing it to the depth and the complexity of the one in Skyrim, it's kind of depressing because it wasn't really anywhere nearly as in-depth or interesting or lore specific or anything like that. I mean, it was just, it was lacking a little something. I mean, you didn't get to know any of the characters all that well except for the werewolf chick. So, at least you got to know her problems. So this is a freestanding. This was built from scratch, and we've got some storage in here. Too bad. Oh, don't forget, if you have ESO Plus, get your statue. Don't forget to get your statue, just in case you didn't. I may have, I don't remember. Did I get my statue? I did. So get your statue. And if you're on both servers, it's, you can get one on each server, I believe. Look at me being all helpful. And another bedroom. And a dining area. That's nice. Very simple. They just put one of the Khajiit rugs on top of a Nord table. And it came out really good. So I'm guessing the main focus of this, the main point of this is Stonehenge. Which makes sense in terms of solstice. Gitgavash, hello! We're exploring Nosferatu's Stonehenge house. We already looked at the henge, so now I'm trying to make sure that I hit up everything else without skipping anything. I don't want to be a skipper. This too is, by the way, thanks, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm sure you could hear. I still have a stuffy nose, but it's nothing like it was. This is all crafted from by hand, because there's no structures in moonsugar like this. I think if you get it furnished, you get it with a couple of these tower thingies, but I don't think you get any structures. It's supposed to be a sandbox, so it's okay. So I feel like I've done it justice now. So moving on, we did not do a rando, so let's do one. I got distracted doing up all of the other things. So I had my meeting this morning because I work for a genealogy company. You guys might know about it. I was talking about it previously. And they're kind of a startup. They do exist, but they're also a startup. I did a bunch of tactical AFKs yesterday. Robeth. And I don't know Robeth, so that's the perfect person to see. And so I had my meeting with my boss. Once a week, we meet via Skype, or not Skype, Google Talk. And we're supposed to meet once a week, but some weeks we don't meet because he's super busy. And I had a conversation with him about taking a bigger role in the company in it. And, oh, sure. We'll do that next. Penny B1 moonsugar. You got it. You're not random, though. I know you. We'll go to you next. So, I may be taking a bigger part of a bigger job in that company in the sense of I may be... Oh, they closed off the arena. Interesting. I may be doing some marketing for them kind of deal. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll do some genealogy streams in addition to my housing streams, if anyone's curious. I don't do a lot of pushing when it comes to selling things, but I might have to. I will keep it separate from this stream, though, because I don't want to mix the two. We'll see. So I may have another job on top of the jobs I already have. So, I used to be a lawyer. I'm still a lawyer, but I don't practice anymore. So, too sick. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I've done a lot of genealogy for so long. So long. 25 years? Something like that. So they decorated the interior of the home like a house. This is very much not an arena type house. This is much more of a residence type house. There is, however, something over here that looks like it leads somewhere. Perhaps? Perhaps not. Maybe they were going to add something there. Yeah, I'm all over everything. I visited archives. I'm a big old nerd when it comes to this stuff. Crafting area over here. Yeah. No effects, 286 items. So it's a house. This is fine. I get it. I hope I didn't miss anything, but let me move on to Penny B1. And we'll do her moonsugar. 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 Wider than a mile. Sorry, it makes every time I think of that. Terrible. All right. I'm a terrible, terrible person with a terrible, terrible sense of humor. I'm looking at this undaunted crap. So it starts Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Plus you can get opal masks. Oh, okay. Signing in. I like that you use the dripping petals of the ginkgo tree. And once again, all of this is hand constructed because there's nothing here. So this is a nice stable with the hay hanging out. Plenty of food for the horse too. Grazing. Beautiful little coral outcrop over there. Okay. So we've got these tents that are actually the most beautiful tents. There are several tents in this game, but these are my favorite. These decorated ones. I think are these in the Imperial ones? I'm not sure what they're called, but they're the best ones. They're very pretty. The rest of them don't really work for me. Ooh, what's going on in this little corner? I have a picture of fishermen coming back here and hanging out while his food cooks. All right, we got a little bit of storage covered up. I feel like we have some Argonian fishermen, even though it's a Khajiit area. I feel like the Argonians are over here. The Red Gartons? Okay. Maybe it's a mixture of people. And this is probably where they cut up all the meat. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Red Guard. Red Guard. Red Guards are beautiful. They're some of my favorite characters. I have one on EU, but I don't have it here. So these people are selling fish, probably smoked fish, and meat. I wonder if they sell the traps, or if the traps are just there to capture things. Hello, Penny. How you doing? How you doing? Looking at your shops here. That's cute. Cool idea. Hanging the taxidermied bird up too. It makes it look like it's also for sale. It's hard with the limited items. It's really hard to make everything obvious what it is. But I think you've done a really good job of it, making it obvious. So here's an option for you. If you do, oh, you don't use EHT. Never mind. I got a stuffy node. And we got these beautiful curved elsewhere walls. Ooh, take a seat. Chill out. And mushroom by the water. Good seat here. And the alchemist is here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Mushrooms by the alchemist. They're big old mushrooms too. Growing herbs for the alchemy. Yes. You've thought of everything, honestly. And here's the enchanters, got their crystals. Okay. I was trying to figure out what that is. I actually don't know what that is. I wonder if that's a crown-only item. I don't recognize it. I don't know everything, that's for damn sure. I really do like the mushrooms all around. I know it's it doesn't, I mean, it makes sense with the alchemy. And Talvani Magisters. Makes sense. And then we'll go back inside. See what else we've got. Stuffy nose. That's what we've got, a stuffy nose. You have an awesome guar. Yes. Oh man, I must be really lagged. No, I'm not. Okay. I've got the more of the magic-y, enchanty stuff over here. And this is clothing. That's an expensive piece, so is that. You have my sympathies. And then you try on what you're going to wear. You might see that I care about fashion a little bit based on my outfit, but I don't know why I went for those colors. They're not exactly the most attractive colors, but I'll mess with it later. And food. Okay, so this is the brewery, and this is the bread maker, and this is just regular food too, I guess. Okay, and then we were here. All right. I love towns. You should show J Hart this because he takes screenshots of the things that he visits, and I think that he could use some more towns in his area on the website that he does, you know, pictures of towns. So you've got the blacksmithing area. I love this. This is one of the better pieces, I think. And a woof. You have all the cool mounts. Wood for it. And we've got just a blacksmithing table, dwarven table here. That looks really good. You put a lot of money and time into this. We've got dwarven stuff and clockwork stuff. A little bit of work. I think you need to raise up your carpet just like a pixel or two. It's flickering on you. I never know what to do with these things. I think I should take a cue from you and just lean them against stuff around where there's blacksmiths. Hey, Deviate. We're looking at Penny B1's moonsugar, and then this is a village. And she's got a little bit of everything, it looks like. Even a pottery area. Wood, furniture making, carpenters. Okay, that might be my favorite mount so far that you have. Sorry, I'm ogling your mounts jealously. Herbs. And we've got just a regular grocer market. Cheese. Indrix. And magic. And jewelry. Oh, okay. So you need to, just FYI, so you can make it a little bit more visible, you need to put some lights in here. If you put like a couple of candles or something, you should be able to see in no matter what the light is. So it's just, the glare is such a pain in the butt with, what's his name? Wizos. And I mean, it's something I need to talk to Cardi about and get across to the team, that the glare pretty much makes this almost impossible to see into. So they need to remove the glare or have it have lights already. Oh, it's not your fault. It's a way around the problem. And I wonder if maybe they could make them lit to begin with. Maybe that would solve the problem, like retro all of them to have lights in them. I don't know. It's just an idea. There's something wrong with them. And I mean, hey, it's not like they don't retro and go back and fix other things. There's somebody on the forums is complaining right now because the hemoglot changed on its own. Where is it? Where is the hemoglot? Anyway, somebody had a hemoglot, and the light changed from being glowy to being just to having not really much of a glow at all. And that's not the first time that they've removed glows from items. They also removed them from some of the Murkmire flowers that originally came in a set and had glows, and then they removed them. And I really don't know why they retroactively remove glows from things. It's really annoying. And then when you ask them about it, almost always they'll give you a refund rather than fixing the problem, which irks me too, because it's like, no, we don't want our money back. We want it fixed. You know, we want it to have the light back. Okay. So I think you did a really good job, Penny. I really do. This is the kind of place that I would want to come and just spend time crafting in, you know? Like, towns are just easily, by far, my favorite type of build. So you got me. I'm hooked. Good job. What was I thinking? Okay, I gotta go back to Budang and see if... I don't know if she was able to fix it in time. No, thank you. Budang said she was gonna fix some of the entries places, but I don't know if she managed to or not. Excuse me. Please vote here. How? Oh, I see. That's how. All right. Okay, she told me. Let me not lose my mind. 4 portals along one hedge in the guild hall leading to the 4 houses. Okay. We're looking at 4 more. 4 more. I can't wait till DDA announces what their contests are going to be. Oh, God, I'm such a derp. I went right back through like a moron. PDA, announce your contests. I must know. All right. Oh, yes. This is all updated then. So this is Belmont07, who I don't know. Let's go to their Hall of the Lunar Champion. I love how the 07 makes them look like they're saluting. It's like a little person saluting. Cute. Yeah. Okay. I'm still sick, but I'm doing so much better. I thank you guys for tolerating me during my sickness. All right, so we've got a building area. I love when people do this. Hi, Lavathi. When they put fire, here on, oh, okay, I know what they use. They use that Nord triple thing. Nord triple torches. That's about where they belong. Not a big fan of Banekins. Office table. That's weird. From this angle, that looks like a pencil just sitting on there. It's actually just a piece of the paper is sunken in a little bit. Lovely. Fountain, just with some added touches. Lily pads are always nice. Okay, so let's go through each section. Starting with, I suppose we should start with Colossus. All right. Oh, somebody has the moon. I love this moon fountain. It really is beautiful. We've got some, oh, trophies. Trophy house. All right, so I'm guessing this guy is the one that they're talking about when they're talking about the contests in ESO Housing Network. That would be as soon as I can. Global events. Yes. Trophy Ice Heart. I believe that is the trophy Ice Heart. So I could be wrong, but I think that's him. So that's what you'll have to get if you don't already have it, if you want to enter that contest. Oh, thanks, Penny. I didn't know it for sure. I appreciate the confirmation. Is this a maze? Do people hate me that much? It's all about me, isn't it? I'm not big on mazes. Although this does make you take your time and actually look at things, so it's not bad. This nice little hoard over here and the paintings. Interesting. And making wine. Oh, I love when people build up in this area because it's so unexpected. It makes me happy. Kunzari. Is there anything down? Yep, they built down too. So let's go. Am I gonna regret this? Yes. Ooh, I fell down. Whoops. Sorry, I skipped a spot because I fell down instead of walking down like a normal human being. Let's just peek real quick. Oh, I missed a whole lot, so let's do this normally. Okay. So this is the front entrance. This is crafted by hand because there is no building here. So this is lovely. No effects, 700 out of 700. That's their kitchen. I love this item. More of their busts that they have earned. They really do work as like nice little touches. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, shoot. Whoops. I was appreciating the way that they put the ruin over the waterfall, and then I lost my brain and fell. Actually, I'm not sure I ever had one. Excuse me. So sorry. Fighting cold medicine, which makes me sleepy. Trying to stay awake. I just, you know, when it comes to it, freestanding houses are great because you can just add, where do you want, you know, a porch to go? Where do you want to step out on and look out over the water? You just put it there if that's what you want. Plus, not much would be big enough to hold this telescope. Just a little touch of a, you know, bust here and there makes it look very classy. Okay, down. Now I don't skip this. Okay. Fountain area in the middle. Oh, wow. Wow, that's neat. That is a neat fountain chandelier. Look at that. I'm honestly really impressed by that. Really clever. Huh. That is cool. Bar area over here. Man, I just really like that. A chandelier fountain. Can't think of what to call it. This is beautiful too. Candlelight just does me in every time. I'm such a sucker for candlelight. This person runs a lot of dungeons, it seems like, because they own a lot of busts. I have one bust. That's it. Because I'm not a very good dungeon person. I don't do a lot of them, and I'm not good at it. So what's up? Oh, this is how you get back up. Okay. And Parari's showing you the way. Nice. Okay. Can you go over to the waterfall at all? Let's see. Stuffy nose, stuffy nose. Is anyone else sick, or is it just me? Am I the only one suffering with this? My sister has the stomach flu, but she's in New York. Hey, Fizzaz, what you selling me? That's a nice touch. Just putting the paper up on the wall gives you something else to look at on the walls. Otherwise, this is just a bare thing. Oh, there is a way to go down. All right, let's go down. I'm a little scared. Oh, it's just to go fight this dude? Okay. And get the shard. Darn it, Ixie. Why is it just me? Why don't nobody love me? Ooh, a little hidden area. This is where Sexy Times goes down. Absolutely. This reminds me of the Playboy grotto. The Playboy estate has a grotto, and it reminds me of this. I think they sold it, though. And at one point, at least, it was shut down because it was nasty, and it had nasty things in it. We won't go into that. Okay. I think that we have reached, perhaps, the end of what we can visit. Whee! Plump. Hi! Hi, Kriya. So that was the first part. That's the Hall of the Colossus. I don't know how they're going to decorate the rest of this place with that many. I mean, that was a lot of item slots. I don't know about you, but I think that they might be done for. Oh, no. Beautiful. Okay, bye, Kit. Have a good one. Oh, that's lovely. Here's something I like. Mixture of fire and flowers. There's just something so nice about that. This is really beautiful. What a good garden. Really good job. I am impressed. Good job, Belmont. For a rando. Oh, no, you're not about rando. You're HFB. I was going to say. This makes sense for HFB. This makes sense for a housing guild because it's that good. You would think that people in housing guilds would enjoy making good aggressive, not aggressive, ambitious builds. I can't breathe. Can't breathe. I need to talk to TCE about becoming a partner, because I really believe in their product. I always use Tamriel Crown Exchange. They're $2.25 a crown right now, unless you're going for, if you're going for crates, they're more expensive, I believe. Yeah, $2.75. That's because crate people will go and you know, buy up all of their crowns. And then people who want other things won't ever be able to get it, because people will just keep buying crates. So they had to enforce an artificial limit on it. Hall of the Lunar Champion, Rovanel. Wow, lots of Halls of the Lunar Champions. I gotta ask if mine can go on here. I have a house. I have houses. They can look at houses. So, yes. We're going to see more of those opal items. Nothing in the front, so they saved their items. 700 out of 700, though. You just asked me, are you on NA or EU? Oh my god, they made a town. I'm so happy. And is your name in game? Call me Fishmail. Those are the two things I need to know. Look at this. I love towns. This will be the second town of the day. This pleases me. Super happy. Okay. So we've got shops, meats, and... You know, this is really good. Those hanging overhangs, that really makes it look realistic. Okay. DDA fish meal. Yeah, I'll go right after this one. You got it. You got it. Only have to ask and then I go. If it was EU, you'd have to wait because I'm not going on EU today. But I love the little storage pieces laying around. This feels to me like almost like part of an area. I feel like I'm going to run into an NPC here who is going to tell me about a next part of the quest. Like, that's just what that looks like to me. And an elfie drinking. Just FYI, I know this is brutally obvious to everyone, but you don't have to use this broken. You can always add a wheel. You can buy the wheels at the vendors. Look at that window. That is such a bright window. Oh, smarty pants. And then it'll look like it's not broken. I wish I was smart enough to have thought of that myself. I think they're using the the limestone as dirt, which works. Gosh, it's so weird how different this is from the Hall of the Lunar Champion we just looked at. I feel like I'm in a different zone, and yet it's the same zone. And we've got, this is where everyone comes to worship Azabi, as you should, because Azabi is awesome. Nice little overlook. Somebody built all the way down. Wow. You're going to wait a little bit, fish, because there's a lot to see here. Sorry. By the way, hi, Springy. Thanks for answering. I'm such a derp. I didn't even notice. Okay. Those are great windows. I'm really, really loving that. All right, so I guess the little spider dude here sells you cloth or clothing. He's the selly guy. And just for shits and giggles, I'm going to change my outfit real quick. I don't like the colors I have. You ever do this? Like, I just sit here and I could just play with this for ages, so I'm gonna stop myself. This will do for now. Marking. Oh, a little bit of parkour here. Dropping down. Oh, no, that was supposed to go that way. Sorry. Very pretty, though. You know, it's really nice. I like to work with elsewhere type walls now more than Elinhir walls in most cases because they look more real. And this is, I can imagine somebody sitting here and giving me a reading of some type. That's nice. But of course, there's some of these that you're going to have to work with Elinhir if you're trying to make something look like ritzy or perfect shape of some type. Not that Elinhir stuff is perfect, but you can get it to look a lot more perfect than just straight up brick. Fazez be selling me breads. My husband, for New Year's Eve, he was supposed to make... Oh, this is the Red Guard seating. It's called a Red Guard seating, and it's just an arc. It's not a full circle, and I use it in everything. It's a really good planter. It's really good for architecture. It's just an excellent item. So, hi, Swanks. Yes, agreed. My husband had all the makings for sweet rolls. Oh, it's not in the Crown store. You can just build these. You can just build those. If I come across something, a machine in here, I'll show you. I mean, it might be in the Crown store, but you shouldn't get it from there. You can get it, you can make them really cheap. No problem. Or you could buy them already made, you know. Okay. And we have another Alfique outside their home. I'm assuming these are Alfique and I'm not just making shit up, you know. Look at the little restaurant. Aw. Do I, Delisha? You know, I'm going to take credit for something, though, because I got a message from a gender fox yesterday saying, do you remember whose house were the sheep that were made out of barrels or something? And it took me, oh God, I was going crazy trying to remember who did the sheep rolls. And I know I had seen them. They were on one of J Heart's streams, and that's where she saw them, or they saw them too. Sorry, trying. And I eventually, like, I went through all the pictures. I tried everywhere to find what it was. And then finally, I sent them a picture of what I thought it could be. And then I didn't, yeah, but J Heart didn't take a picture of the sheep. J Heart remembered what the sheep were. Apparently, their Snur's house on EU had sheep, like sheep rolls, and so he remembered that. But when I sent her pictures of those little somebody had made reindeer out of barrels, and they were so cute. And I sent those to them, and they said, oh my God, that's actually what I meant. I didn't mean the sheep rolls. I meant that. So it's like I read her mind without knowing that that's what they meant. I'm going to just start slamming my head into a wall. I'm struggling so hard with that pronoun. The sheep rolls or the little reindeer guys weren't scary. Little reindeer were cute. I liked the reindeer guys. They were dorbs. Open link. So, I may know everything about housing. I'm always asking you guys about housing. Yeah, I don't know shit about housing. Alright, let me show you. Oh, that should be showing. Right now, actually. If it's not, tell me. Oh, yeah. So that's what, these weren't scary. This is the one that I sent them saying, is this what you meant? Or whatever. And that was actually what they meant, not the sheep rolls. So I asked Jr. I'm like, why didn't you take a picture of the sheep rolls? And he said, I was just there for the trees. And I was like, what? You, no, that's not how this works. You take pictures of awesome things. I don't care if that's what you're there for or not. So we almost didn't know. Now I have to go back onto EU the next time I go on EU and get a picture of the sheep rolls if they're still there. If anyone's on EU, let me tell you which house it is. It's Schneer's house on it doesn't say. Just one of their houses had sheep rolls. I remember those. Those were a little bit on the scary side. What a great little town. Waterside. This is where the dangerous people hang out. This is where they should have, like, pariah should be chilling out here. And all the little opium dens and dangerous areas. This is so cool. Alright, I'm in love. Amazing, amazing house. Good job, Rovenel. Thank goodness I do not need to... You think it was misfill? If anyone is on EU right now, see if you can figure out if you can take a screenshot of the sheep rolls and then just post it in Discord for me. Any Discord I'm in. That way I can add it to J Heart's pictures and we can have it as a reference. Because, you know, if one person's looking for them, more than one person is looking for them. If not, I'll grab it the next time I'm on there. So this is Moongrade Thane. I'm guessing they decided to just shut it off because they don't have the items for it. I don't blame them. I think we were all, like, when we see these things, I think as a body, all of us go, oh my god, that's so cool. We may not say it out loud, but I think we all kind of think it. So good on Schneer. Did they decorate this portion? I have a feeling this is not decorated either. No. I would, if it were me, I'd probably have removed those, the little blocks that open up the area and just left them closed. If you're not going to decorate them, it's best, I think, to do that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So I'm so down that AUT has left the trading business, but I am happy to say that it was Walmart that ended up taking the spot, and they had lost. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they lost the Warnhold spot. So I was actually really glad that they ended up getting the spot because they're a really good sales guild. And I would have been disappointed if they had lost their spot permanently. So they may be the new person there. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Delicia! Walmart, yeah. Oh my goodness. Walmart is also there. They took out Skaven, I think. So cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Walmart, when you first get off of the Mournhold way shrine, there's a seller guy who's just sitting right in front of you. That's always been Walmart's slot for as long as I've known it. Nosferatu's pariahs. They weren't there this week. And I thought maybe they got bumped. Either they got bumped or they chose to move to Walmart. Ralka. Yeah. Walmart I'm in, actually. And I'm ashamed because I'm selling crappy stuff because I didn't expect them to be in Ralka. And so I'm kind of wasting those slots. But I don't have enough inventory to sell all that stuff. So we'll see. I might switch up my inventory completely in Walmart. Okay, so this is Nosferatu's Pariah's Pinnacle. This is also for Housing's Finest. And we've got a very orky pariahs here, which makes sense because this is an orc house. Also, we have a trophy house, which is awesome. And an arena, which makes... I've seen a lot of arenas in pariahs, and it just makes sense. Also, it's good because the floors here suck so much for putting furniture on them because they're uneven. They're completely uneven. So by putting boards over them, you make the flooring much easier to put furnishings on. So I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Down we go. We can practice here. We've got one of the doors I'll never have that I love. And this is where we come and snack at the cafeteria. Delicia gets toys. If I have one on me. You get bananas. Why aren't you on my friends list? You should be on my friends list, you girl. How do you add someone? Okay. There you go. Now you're on my friends list. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I've always wanted the weapon and armor furnishings, though. That's always been a thing for me. That was one of the best parts of Skyrim. That was just so much fun to just mess with. Nice bedroom. Fireplace. I guess other warriors also sleep here. I don't want to go out the wrong way, but I have the dumb. Ooh, stairways up. I wonder if it's just for viewing or if there's something fun up here. This is just snow. They used snow to make a pathway up. This is a very expensive pathway up, folks. What is going on? How do I... What? Am I meant to... Huh? Oh, I guess you can. Does this continue up? Interesting. There's something over here. I sees it. You can't hide from me. Well, yeah, you totally can, but whatever. I bet those rocks were put there properly, too. Beautiful view. Oh, wow. That is a really stunning view, isn't it? It's a surprisingly clear and beautiful view. Beautiful. I likes. Lots of screenshots possible there. Good job, Nosferatu. So let's hit up the last one, the last new one. Sorry it takes so long for my thing to load. I got too many houses. I often wonder why there's not basic things like that in the game. Basic things in Skyrim. Remember, I don't know how many of you actually played Oblivion, but if you played the original Oblivion, do you remember how, or was it the one before that, Mournhold? One of them, if you gave gear to a vendor, they would put it on if it was better than their own gear. So you could basically dress them. It was great. It was so much fun. You could dress vendors and make them look ridiculous. I had so much fun with that. Little things in life. And Le Legs Earthtear. Did we go to this already? Let me check something. This looks familiars. Familiars. I want to say we did this very recently. Perhaps in the last couple of days. Or not. Maybe I'm on crack cocaine. I'm not sure. No, I totally didn't do this one. Look, there's ships. Holy schmolies. Oh my goodness. Ships blow my mind. Let me tell you why. And I'm going to look briefly at this before we actually get to see the ships. But, thanks for the follow, Fishy. Call me Fishmail. Probably. You get a prezzy. Ah! Fishy, why doesn't that work? I can't mail it to you. Can you tell me? We'll go to your snugpod right after this because this was the last one I had to look at. But for whatever reason, it's not. Is it just fish mail? Am I typing it wrong? Like, I want to send you a prezzy. Meal. I spelled it wrong. Derp. Fish meal, not mail. I did it like Ishmael. Okay. Prezzy sent. And then we go to your house. But I want to look at these ships real quick and squee over them. So ships amaze me because I do not know anything about ships. And the idea of making one that looks like a ship is so completely daunting to me that I would never probably do it. So this is great. Oh, I did though. You got it. It's my rule. I just do it. So don't worry about it. You're welcome. It's my appreciation for my taters. You are my little taters, and I appreciate the love, and so I send you stuff. So this is, these guns are done by, this is not an effect. This is the crystal sky shard that you get as an achievement for finding every single sky shard in the main game, including Cyrodiil. I don't have it yet for obvious reasons. Interesting. This is also an achievement item. That's a neat thing. I've never seen anyone use that as part of a machine, and it makes a perfect sense. Okay, Azura makes a great one of those women at the beginning of the ships. I don't know what to call them. The prow of the ships. This reminds me of Swankery's dirigible, because Swankery made a dirigible out of these, and it was amazing, because everything Swankery does is amazing. The figurehead, thank you. Yeah, me too, Kriya. One day I'll do it. The chicken is taking a bath, folks. We just walked in on the chicken bath. I think I need to leave. The poor chicken. I've betrayed their privacy. Nice little walkway around to the front. Some storage tucked in here. And, oh, a second floor from the rear. That's a very expensive engine right there. I think each one of those transparent laws are 150,000 gold. I think. So that's pricey. But nice. And they made use of a lot of the items from the Dwarven set that I just didn't know how to use. This is great. Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to walk in on you. I keep, like, breaking it. Oh, yeah, how many times have I said, poor, poor Numisma. She is always in danger. No! Somebody save it. Or not. Somebody eat it, because Krabby's is tasty. And that's a very nice mixer right here. Somebody is doing some really nice cobbles. Look at the front of that stove. I didn't even see the mirror. That's great. Really, really nice. Somebody likes chickens too. Lots of chickens in this build. That's an interesting way of doing it. It's by sinking a light down into the middle. The 0 ones aren't too bad, other than the 4 that are locked behind the enemy gates and factions gates. Those ones take a good amount of luck to get, especially since people are jackals. And yeah, people are jackals. I am not a fan of peoples in general. Taters are fine, peoples not so much. Okay, that's a neat way of using the barrel holders as beds. Makes sense. Can you imagine how sickening it would be to be on one of those when the ship hits a storm? You'd be all over the place. It'd be awful. Amazing. I just don't know how people, like, this is so much detail. I'm amazed that they made it and had any spots left over, you know, for anything. It's crazy. Is this how I went up in the first place? No. And then you get to go look at the wall. You get the idea, though, I'm sure. Okay, is there anything else? So this is incredible. Beautiful. Good job, Lilig. Really. I wish I knew more about ships. Maybe I would be better at appreciating other people's work if I was better at ships. And knew how they're supposed to look. Wow. This is going to be horrible, guys. I'm going to make a horrible, horrible joke. And I apologize in advance. But it looks to me like Namira has a fire crotch. Just saying. Just saying. Namira is a fire crotch. Why do you put up with me, people? Why? Why do you put up with me? I'm such a foul-mouthed, foul-minded person. I wonder if they thought that at all. Right? Right? You gotta wonder if that by doing that they thought about, like, I wonder if somebody's gonna get it. So gross. Nobody likes. Oh, wow! That's cool. Putting the lights in the thinger. Proofread it. Why? That made it awesome. Oh, okay, so here's their little gallery. Their little gallery. And the head we need. Okay, that is funny. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I didn't finish the sentence. Thank you for the word, calendar. That is what I should have said. Okay. Wow, this house just keeps going. I promise I'm going to your house, Fishmeal, right after this. I just can't seem to find the end of this amazing house. No, really good job. Really good job, Lilig. You get a ovation there. Okay, now we go to Fishmeal. call you fish mail instead of fish meal. All right, it's your snug. Off we go. Cardi was here yesterday. He popped in. It was nice to see him. Gave him some ideas of things he can do if he had the time, which he never does. Okay, I'll go into first person view. Oh God, if this is a maze, I may not like you anymore for a moment. Call me fish meal. Well, that's what you tell them. Of course they follow your instructions. Hey, she's not in danger for once. This is beautiful. Snugpod, guys. You can do so much more with Snugpod than you might think. Because the amount of items that you can fit in it, well, I mean, it's possible. The amount of items you can fit in it is strikingly surprising. So, it's a really nice house. These are butterfly bushes that you can get from herbalists, and once you have the achievement, and the butterflies that come out of it can really add something to a garden. It's really beautiful. Okay, we've got a little crafting area over here, and bat blooms and grapes and all sorts of, gosh, being in first person, it's almost a little much. You do have a lot here, though. Oh, hello. Okay, cooking, flowers, alchemy. Do you have all of them? Yes, butterfly bushes. They will send out butterflies. Aren't they awesome? And they're 500 gold a piece once you have the achievement. Just go look at, I believe, herbalists. Give it a shot. I could be wrong about that, though. Pretty sure it's herbalists, though. Second floor. Wow. This is lovely. This is really, really pretty. Beautiful. And I love these lamps. I've always loved these lamps. The Merkmeyer lamps, the hanging ones. You did a great job. You really did. This is beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. But you can only just buy them when as needed. There's no reason why you have to buy them all now. Did I get everything, Fishy? Did I get them all, Fishy? I think I got it all. Yeah, you don't need to buy the butterfly bushes now. You can just buy them as needed. It's like ivy, you know? Plus, a monkey. I don't like monkeys, but that monkey is in a cute place. Yeah, isn't it nice? Hey, Winterscald. I don't know if I can get over to the monkey. Okay, thank you. I'm going to show people where they can get those flowers, I think. I hope. If I'm not wrong. Maybe. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, you know, I gotta say, it really is that, I think that snug pods can be lush and beautiful, and they're really good for, like, treasure hoards and anything that you have to put a lot of and make it seem like it's overwhelming the amount. It really works. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. Is it this guy? Is it the carpenter? No. The carpenter, though, does sell a wood sign and harvester's wood in case you need those items. But I believe it's the herbalist. So the herbalist, or the alchemist, rather. Alchemist. Nope. She just sells this and this. The poison satchel and the harvester's thing here. So who sells the plants? We will find them. And it ain't you. You just sell the enchanting gems. does it? Is it the carpenter? Clothier? Okay. Thank you. Doesn't seem logical, but whatever. Clothier. Boom. So, there you go. Wow, was I wrong? I said 500 gold. They're 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold. Why did I think you were 500? I think I'm thinking about goldenrod or something. But, yeah, they shoot off butterflies. And I use them at the beginning of my lintel to get that effect as well. Because they're so expensive, this is what I recommend. Hold on. I recommend you use them strategically because they're 10K. I know 10K isn't a lot when you have, you know, a couple mil, but yeah, if you don't feel like spending that much money on it, yeah, I'll show you what I did with them, and I think is a good idea. I think what's really important in some builds is your first impression, what you see when you come through the door. People are going to pause, look, and then start going. So your first impression is really important. So what I did here is, you can see let me turn off effects for a moment. You've got the butterflies and the falling petals and the lights. That's what I wanted you to see, because as you walk in, the first impression is butterflies, right? But you don't necessarily need butterflies like all along here, right? But at each point that you're entering, I think it's a good idea to have, this is what I was thinking about when I placed these, is just having some butterflies as you're walking through each portion. So that's just, you know, just an idea, but I think it works. The animated items are important. It's important to think about what you want to achieve with your animations, because, like, for instance, I wanted a very serene feeling. So the petals dropping really help with a serene feeling. If you want a cozy feeling, you want fire. So you want candles, you want fires. If you want a fairy-like feeling, you're going to want butterflies maybe, and then also, see these, the torch bugs, the torch thingies? The green ones are the ones you can buy from ZOS. The pink ones here are ones you can make with essential housing tools, and they're absolutely identical. Now, the reason why they're identical, my guess is Cardi, but that's just my thought. So if you don't have the green ones, feel free to try making your own with essential housing tools. So animated stuff is important to the feeling you're trying to convey in your home, if that makes any sense. And of course, you know, fiery death sometimes works for scary. But I'm not good at scary. You know, I've got other skills. Scary is not one of them. But anyway, so let me look at my list really briefly. I want to show you that I have no breath. I cannot breathe. Okay. I'm trying to find stuff specifically for what we're talking about. I think I need to get rid of all the piomags because I don't think she's really doing anything anymore. I think everything is going to be pretty much a small build. For this upcoming month. Trade, I'm not going to go there. Just give me a moment. Okay, let's go to Ariane 26's Goronir. I want to talk about a parkour. Oh, glowy stuffs? What about him? Are you asking about glowy stuff, or are you telling me about glowy stuffs? So I think this one of hers, this Ariane's case, house I'm about to show you, I think this one actually won a contest. I have both. If you would like to see, I have both glowy and fairy. I can show you both happily. I will show you them right after this. After this messages. After these messages. Stabby will show you things. Alright, so this is Goronir, but what Ariane did with this is she basically made it into an entire ruined like structures, as if there was an earthquake that just sent everything crazy. Animated things we were just talking about. Really good. Put nixads over your plants, or put butterflies or any other flying pet you have that makes sense. You can also use pets in unexpected places like holes in wood or peeping out of a tree. You can do a lot of neat stuff like that. There's a waterfall. So this is Goronir, believe it or not. You probably can't tell because yes. You could do that. This is expensive. I've counted now 5 or 6 waterfalls. The waterfalls are pricey, so that's an interesting way of doing it. But, and I'm guessing this is a fountain down here. I can't, this looks to me like the Vivek's fountain underneath. Really nice river / waterfall. Gorgeous, really. Nice job. But this was I know it's strange that I'm talking about this for parkour, but it's less about how to get through the property as much as I want you to think about how you can, at least I think, and the dragon that came and destroyed everything. I want you to think about like theme. So if you don't know where to start with a parkour theme, I guess you don't need to have a theme. You could just make it like, here is my parkour. Jump, 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 jump. But you could give it a broken, ruined theme. And Ariane is super talented. She's got skills to pay the bills. You can see why this one won a contest, right? No effects. This is all done with items. 600 out of 600 items. You can go up really high in Goronir too. So Goronir might be a good choice to do parkour anyway. To add an added sense of danger would be, I think, smart to use Goronir for it. Actually, this whole build looks expensive to me. Look at that. All those windows. Yes, that is she. That is she. Oh, another butterfly bush. Yeah, she did that. She's just super talented. She also has a gorgeous Telgalen, which is a botany school. Completely reskinned Telgalen because she hates the outside. But I wonder if I'm getting bronchitis because every time I breathe in, I hear something. I hear like a, what's that word? Not a gasp, but like a raspy sound. Wheezing. I wheeze when I breathe in. I don't know. So this is beautiful. I love it. Great ideas. Hopefully, you know, if that's something you want to do and you want to make it like that themed, then go for it. But I mean, I understand if you're not into that. It doesn't need to have a theme. Hold on. Dying. I'm trying to get something. Okay. This is another idea. Okay. We're going to go to Lushura's Psijic. If I knew how to type like a human being. Oh my God, Karen. Yeah, Ariane is funny. Like the first thing she entered in DDA, she was all worried that it wasn't good enough to be in it. And I'm like, seriously, like your stuff is ridiculously good. You have nothing to be afraid of. So I'm glad she wasn't afraid to enter, but it's funny how people worry. They don't have a sense of. It's like that Bruno Mars song where he's telling the girl she's so beautiful, but she has no idea she's beautiful. Same thing. Sometimes people just have no sense of how talented and good they are. Out of curiosity, did Ariane win that contest? I'm checking. Wow. Okay. Hopefully J-Hard isn't streaming right now. Tell me if you hear his noise, because sometimes he streams well. And the noise will come up. I'm checking on the contests. I want to see something. She did not win. So, keep this in mind, folks. That incredible build that Ariane did with the harp and just the amazing house, the house was just beyond, didn't win for that contest. So the next time you tell yourself you're not good enough and you're not any good because you didn't win, remind yourself of that. It's just, you could be flippin' amazing and not win sometimes. So this is EHT though. So 700 out of 700, this is Lushura's 9 effects. One of the effects here is a global light and dark effect. Now, what I'm getting at with this is I believe with parkour, you could do a global lighting effect that might make things trickier for J-Heart to do. And that might completely change the difficulty, right? It's like, it's harder for him to see where he's going if you make it completely dark. This is just maybe middle lighting. This isn't as dark as you can get. And see, and then you get inside and the light is normal again. So you could do what you wanted with it. You could I love these extra walls, by the way. You can make it so that it's bright in some spots, dark in other spots. Totally doable. This is true, Penny. This is true. I just want y'all to remember, because we can be really hard on ourselves, and I'm the first one to admit I am really hard on myself. And I just need to remind myself that, you know, it's not about being good or not. So, yes, parkour is a jumping puzzle, I guess. Do you know what parkour is in real life? It's people basically use, uh, actually, let me pull open a definition because it'll probably be better than mine. Like urban landscapes, usually. Okay. Practitioners aim to get from one point to another in a complex environment without assistive equipment and in the fastest and most efficient way possible. It includes running, free running, climbing, swinging, vaulting, jumping, rolling, crawling, and other movements as deemed most suitable. Okay, so basically, a lot of times you'll see people like flipping and jumping off of different like park benches or doing, there's lots of different options. I don't want to like, careful when you Google this because unfortunately there is a very well-known parkour guy who didn't make it. He did a flip off the top of a building and didn't make it, and they have photos of that. So you really don't want to, it's a dangerous sport depending on how you do it, and you really just be careful when you're Googling. Don't just Google images because you're gonna end up getting something that you probably don't want to see. So trophy house back here, this entire house is about light and dark, so it's just something, since it's a complex environment we're talking about, I thought, you know, light, dark, height, jumping, different types of movements might be. I wonder if you can make him crawl. You might be able to have to make him crawl. I wonder if there's a way. I wonder if there is a way to make something low enough that the only way he can get through it is to crouch. But you can get through it, but only if you crouch. I meant to say crouch. I'm sorry, coffee. Yeah, dupes. I was talking to Cardi about it, and he said he should have added staggering to it. So I'm wondering if he's going to throw that in there. Let's test some things out, shall we? I should have. Anything should work, really. By the way, this has no bottom. So in case. Oh, they gave it a bottom! Wow, this never had a bottom. I'm impressed. Good job. All right. I was thinking more of a tube. Bye, Garish. Good night. So you can't walk through this like this. I wonder if you can. You can sneak under depending on your height, but we don't know how tall his character is. All right, so you can sneak through here. Can you walk through? Yeah, see, I think you can only crouch through stuff that you can also walk through. So that won't work. Shame. Nope, doesn't work. Lame. All right, let me see if I can do that blur for you. So you go into Essential Effects. It would be an effect. And you would go into, I think it would be Home Customization? Blurred Vision. And you add Blurred Vision. And that's it. Yeah, Home Customization. See, it's blurry. And everywhere you can make it bigger or smaller. This spot that makes things blurry. And when you just go to Essential Effects, you select Placed, And see how everything turned like a light blue? That's the space that it's in. So if you wanted to make a bigger size, you'd go like, I want a bigger area. So let's make it like this big. So now it's like practically the whole house, right? Oops. And then I deleted it because I'm a moron. I can do this. Really, I can. Blurred vision. Placed. And then select it. Make it as big as you want it to be. See how the blue is getting bigger? That shows you where it is. And then I'll pull this out of the middle of the screen. And now practically the whole house is blurry. So that should be as simple as it is. Just add blur once he gets to where the keg of stuff is, or the skooma. And that should be as simple as that. And he will have to go through it with that problem. So I think that'll work, if that makes sense. What do you think? One more thing. All right. So I want to look at the hub real quick. Right. Right. Exactly. And you don't have to be there. I remember that. Revamp, you mean? I don't remember where it is, but you're right. Let's look at another tactical AFK since he put it all out there. I want to look at these houses with the idea in mind of resolutions. I know he told me, he gave me a mail. I'll look at it later, but he gave me a mail with a list of all of his different. That's smart, too, Matt, because unfortunately, Jayhart sometimes doesn't know what way to go, and he gets a little overwhelmed, so I think that's, using arrows is a very smart idea. And I love him dearly, and this is not a slam, I'm just saying. I know I find it infuriating when I can't. Okay, so this is just, believe it or not, this is Captain Margot's. Look at this house. Can you believe it? Entirely reskinned. I'm adding this to the list because it's that good. Captain Tactical AFK Reskin. Alright. So this probably won't help us with any of our resolutions unless you can come up with a oh, second floor too. That's beautiful. Yes, he will. Be sure of it. Kriya is absolutely 100% right. So maybe treasure is the resolution if you picked one. Really good house. Resolution, potatoes. I don't know. Delicious. We sucked at Penny, one of Penny's houses. Ginger snap. You know what? Hold on. I have screenshots of, let's look at creatures. I don't know. No. That's true. It's pretty much already there, essentially. I don't know. Like, he's really got me with this potato one. Like, I don't know what to think. Like, how do you come up with something like that for potatoes? Like, I'm at a loss. Love moo. And then you could always have a hamster wheel, because hamster wheels are awesome. All right. Get back to what we were doing. We'll look at a couple more and then I'll call it. I really haven't found anything good to show you for any of the other contests' themes. Huh. Let's look at a xanmeer. I haven't looked at a xanmeer in a while. Ginger snaps Lake Meyer xanmeer. Stumpy node, stumpy node. I want all of these houses. I really do, but I don't want to buy them. I want to be able to get them for gold. There was a temple to potatoes. Oh my god, you have to tell me about it. Whose it is and where and what format. I mean, what console or what. Oh, remember when I was talking about the glow items? These were the ones that they removed the glow from. There were a set of 4, and 2 of them they kept the glow, and 2 of them lost their glow. And it was really annoying because I know a friend of mine was complaining about it and they ended up getting their money offered back to them for the set rather than them fixing it. It was Squirrel Monkey? What house? Ooh. I would have to test that, Delicia. I can test that right after. I have some. Daedric. Okay, so it's a wraithhome, probably by Squirrel Monkey. All right. I wish that was a better view. All right, so we'll check out Squirrel Monkey's wraithhome and see Tater Temple. That's what we'll look at next. After I test the lighting thing for Delicia. So this is beautiful. Sunken pathway. It always amazes me the people who close off the way to get into the house from the water. There's like this swirl of water in the middle that you can take to get down into the house, but a lot of people close it off because they don't want you to go in the house that way. Lily pads. Hey, this could be a good jumping idea. Look at the lily pads. The Pax mushrooms. If you had it over water with fishies, fishy water, slaughter fishies, that would work, I think. Well, I don't like elinhir, so anyone who changes it into something less yucky. All right. Breathing. Breathing. Breathing is hard. I see a voroplasm. It's just chilling down there. I see it. It thinks it's hiding from me, but it really isn't. So an additional, like, yard back here. I always forget how much space really comes with this house. Wow, that's a bright one. Oh, they didn't close it off. Look at that. All right. That's odd. I wonder if they have one underwater and then one in here, or are we seeing the one that's in here from above? I don't know. I'm not sure. Interesting. I don't see it. I don't know what the standard looks like, but this almost looks like, I don't remember the standard decor having a history kind of thingy. By the way, you see this waterfall? This is the waterfall. Yeah, it is. It's not a pet. That's a voroplasm training dummy, and that is in the game. So see this waterfall? This is the one that makes Bayushi go nuts, because she says it looks like pulled cotton, like somebody's pulling apart cotton, rather than an actual water. She's like, it looks so fake. It makes her crazy. They're just, especially this top one. Look at it, how fake it looks. She's right. It does look bad. That's the, whenever you see her talking about pulled cotton, that's what she's talking about. Oh, okay. Little extra bedrooms here added. Bath. No privacy though. You don't get any privacy for your bath. I guess if you're a lizard, you're all in skin anyway, so what are you really hiding? Okay, nicely done. Yeah, but this one sucks. Don't ask me why. The ones in this house absolutely suck. And especially the top ones, the small top ones. Their waterfalls usually look great, but these top ones just look like ass. The bottom one isn't nearly as bad. It's just the top ones that are bad. All right, so let's try squirrel monkeys. I mean, it's murky, but bad? I don't know. Monkeys, wraithhome. I hope they don't get mad at me for visiting. People do sometimes. And then I'll just have to apologize. Ugh. Does anyone know what's coming after Undaunted? Is that Mid-Year Mayhem again? I heard something about another PvP thing that they're gonna put in because they canceled Mid-Year Mayhem. So, okay, so this is Squirrel Monkeys Wraithhome. Oh no, it's an open house. And I've been here in December. So it may have changed since I saw it. Okay, Mid-Year Mayhem. Gotcha. This house confuses me. Okay, so they closed off that one side area. Huh. They've got a library in here. Huh. I don't get it. How does this... Yeah, no, I don't think that it's there. Honestly, I honestly don't think they're going to be able to fix it. I don't have any faith. Go through the moon gate? I did. Oh, the thing in the middle? The transmute thing? Oh. That's stylistic. Um, I don't know that I would have gotten that. What I probably might have done, I see the potato right in the middle. Oh my God, now I get it. That's amazing. Okay, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out because I'm a moron. That's funny. Let me see if I have my glowy purple balls there in my house. If not, I'll go to the other house I need to show you. That's funny. If I had to guess, I would say that probably yes, the light comes up through the ground, but not everything does. I'm totally like wheezing. Oh, okay. Well, I love potatoes too. And I'm touched. Because it's obviously about me, right? Oh, here we go. Okay, so I do have my glowies here. All right, so this is... One of them is glowy and one of them isn't. I'm trying to figure out which is which. I am at a loss here. I don't know which one is the glowy one. Doesn't seem like any of them are glowy. I guess they're all slightly glowy. You can see some purple. Not nearly as glowy as the one that we saw in that other room, other house. Huh. Okay. None of them look very glowy, do they? All right. I kind of see the purple through it. Kind of. We need to put something else here so that you could see it. Let's see if this shows it. Yeah. Yeah, the glow will work, Delicia. It'll work. You see it? I think that'll work just fine. I see the glow. Now, in addition, you can also, yeah, it's faint, but it's there. You can also do, where is it? Where is it? What is it? Oh, hist bulb. There's a hist bulb in EHT. Now, it won't have the glow. But I do not have my hectahame on here. But I think that you could do the hectahame thing. There's a hectahame skull that you could use that is about that color. And I think you might want to use that instead of, yeah, it is underwhelming. Let me see if hectahame works. Right. Something you could use in addition to either the actual plant or the effects. If you want to go that direction. You don't have to, but I'm just thinking out loud. Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember where I have it. I know I have it in one of my houses. I think it's enchanted, though. Yeah, it's in the enchanted. Yeah. Prepare to be blinded. I keep all of my enchanted lights in one house because they're blinding. I can feel the fever of the flavor. No, I have a fever. You might want to. Bah! Blind. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find one thing. And watch, I won't be able to find it because I probably have it somewhere, but I don't know where. Yep, I have it somewhere. Couldn't tell you where, but I have one. Somewhere. This is stupid. Alright, so take my word for it. The Hectahame is well, I mean, it's annoying. I don't like having it. What reach option? I didn't see it. I was looking in the enchanted lights and I didn't see where it was. And I don't have my deco track on. Or I would go look now. You could always use this. Search. You could always do that. That's beautiful, by the way. I'm like mesmerized just looking at it. This could be your potato. Yeah, I can't, because it's not in this house, and I don't have my deco track on, so I can't go into that other section and look for it. But I bet you could do something for a potato with that. I wish this turned green. Wouldn't that be cool if that then turned green? Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna call it because I'm dying. So I will see you all tomorrow or online today. Good luck on your builds, and we'll talk more about it tomorrow, and we'll see what else we can come up with, and then maybe I'll start building something. Yeah, thank you. I'm feeling a lot better than I was, but, you know, hoping for better. Bye, my taters. See you laters.